Hello everyone. Thank you for turning into today's interview. I am M. Preeti Sudha, your host for today's insightful conversation. So joining here is a very remarkable individual who was once a common healthcare IT employee, now established himself as a successful entrepreneur. So he is none other than CH Kiran Kumar, the founder and CEO of Rise Trainings. So we are thrilled to have him here to share his insightful, unique thoughts on healthcare IT industry. So without further ado, let's delve into his journey and explore insights he has to offer. So please join me welcoming Kiran Kumar. So hello Kiran, thank you for accepting my interview and welcome here. So
Thank you, Preeti.
can
Thank
you
you so
share
much.
more about your journey in the IT life science industry and what inspired to establish Rise Trainings?
Thank you, Preeti. As you know, I started my career with Tech Mahindra as a pharmacovigilance professional. It was 16
Yes.
years ago. I started my journey as an healthcare professional SSR as a trainee. There, it was in 2008. At that particular point of time, more of them were looking for jobs into production, QA, QC, and regulatory affairs. Okay, that was my career moment that I should choose a very good career which can be unique and which is having very good growth. Okay, by having a habit of reading newspapers, having a habit of reading blogs, and having an awareness towards industry, I have chosen pharmacovigilance as an upcoming career. But my gut was saying that, my instinct was saying that yes, this is going to be my cup of tea, and I'm definitely is going to be choosing this as a career. Okay, I'll
Yeah.
tell you one interesting fact here. At that point
Yeah,
of
share
time,
with us.
yeah, I've given an interviews in a couple of companies where I have given interviews successfully for regulatory affairs and clinical trial assistant in companies called, as you know, Indigen also.
Yeah.
But over clinical research, as you know, Hyderabad is a hub of CROs.
Yes.
Most of my friends and me started doing job search in 2008 in Hyderabad. Though clinical research jobs were available, but because of my aspiration, I have chosen pharmacovigilance as a career and moved my career into different companies like Cognizant, Synology at that particular point of time, then into Icon Clinical Research. Then I've switched my profile from pharmacovigilance to computerized system validation to pharmacovigilance to computerized system validation in HCL Technologies. Yeah, that is very brief of my introduction, Preeti.
Okay. So, can you tell me? So, why did you choose internship over your software job? That was actually very comfortable, right?
True. Yeah, I can say it was one of the calculated risks, Preeti. As you know, I've been called as a guest faculty or an industry expert during my software job. A few
Mhm.
colleges like Narayana and Rouse College of Pharmacy and Tirupati College, my B.Pharm College, Sri Padma School of Pharmacy,
Mhm.
and Krishna Teja College of Pharmacy. I used to visit college and I used to talk to students. I used to understand what are their pain points, what are their expectations. When I interacted with them, being an industry professional, and even I have chosen one of my online course while choosing my career in Satyam, an online education. Even I have done it, but I felt that okay, courses can be launched, courses are there, but if I'm going to launch, I should fill this gap. The first gap was placements gap, which we are doing well at Rise Trainings now. And
Okay.
another thing is courses should be affordable. And I could see most of the institutes are pricey. Courses were very pricey. I thought that if I'm launching these courses, it should be affordable to a common man and middle class family students also. And
Mm-hmm.
choosing entrepreneurship or an employment is always a bigger decision which I made in my life. And I'll tell you one more interesting fact.
Yeah, sure. Share with
Excuse
us.
me. This was the day which I resigned my job 3 years
Oh,
ago.
okay.
It was a pure coincidence. 3 years back, this was the date. They have, with help of my wife and my parents and my family, have made a very big decision in my life, saying that I'll be resigning my job and I'll be doing it. As you know, we started it as a part-time and weekend additional source of income on
Okay.
28th June 2018. on occasion of my birthday. And I have gifted my on my birthday, I have gifted entrepreneurship as for me. Okay.
Okay, you
Usually I had
gifted
a habit
yourself.
of self-gifting myself.
Yeah,
Like
that
every
is
year,
very great actually.
yeah. Every year I used to upgrade my mobile. Say that this year mobile, the next year mobile. And one year I have self-gifted myself as taking a flat at Nellore B. Vinayak.
Yeah.
And the best decision in my life till date, I think, is self-gifting myself as an entrepreneurship. And no regrets, Preeti. But
Yeah.
yeah, that was the
We can
one
see
thing.
that one.
Yeah. That is one good decision which I made in my life.
Okay.
And yeah, good that you are also part of this journey.
Yeah, I'm very thankful for that. So, Kiran, tell me, how is your journey, and how do you ensure the quality and relevance of your training amidst evolving industry demands?
Sure, Preeti. Because I have a habit of networking people through LinkedIn. I have a habit of networking with faculties and industry experts during my conferences. And as you
Mm-hmm.
said, how are we maintaining quality? Okay, as you said, we maintain a benchmark at RISE trainings. Our trainers are, most of them are minimum 10 plus years of experience. That is
Yes.
the first benchmark which we manage at RISE trainings, as you know it. Second thing is relevant courses only we are giving. We are not touching core pharma jobs here. We are giving only healthcare IT careers, and we are making sure that our B Farm students and M Farm and PharmD students are having very good
Mm-hmm.
salaries, very good packages on par with any BTech or MTech or MCA candidates. And quality we maintain through mock interviews, resume preparations, and LinkedIn profile writings, and personally referring our students through our own known circles. And this is how we maintain a benchmark at RISE trainings. And we, with mock interview also, as you know, you are part of interviewing team and mock interviews team. We
Yes,
make
yes.
sure that they are giving mock interviews in time and we are forwarding them. We generally give them feedback and make sure that students are not struggling at the point of recruiting and performances at interview, Preeti.
Yes, that is really great. So, Kiran, can you tell me some of your biggest challenges in rice trainings has faced, and how come you overcome them?
Yeah, true. That's an important question for even I was about curious to answer all our students and our upcoming admissions as well.
Yeah.
Yes, challenges are there in terms of placements and in terms of admissions, and challenges are there in terms of running an institute as well. But how are we overcoming? I'll tell you. Though we have started as a pharmacovigilance institute initially, now you know we have nearly 20 plus courses with us. What we
Mm-hmm.
have done is we started giving recent diplomas. Initially, we started with only pharmacovigilance course. Now we started encouraging students to take 2 courses, 3 courses, so that they are on safer side. Just like pharmacovigilance, clinical research, medical coding, or medical writing, any 3 courses. That means we are encouraging students to have choices in terms of learning. And
Yes.
at the same time, overcoming challenges means, I'll tell you a classic example of one of our achievement here. There
Okay.
are few students who have taken pharmacovigilance course and got jobs in medical writing as well. That is one of the uh, achievement and one of the challenge which we overcome here. That means I'm always encouraging students to take one course, but make sure that you are enabled to get jobs in any other courses also. Just
Okay.
like you have taken pharmacovigilance course, but you should be flexible and adaptable to go and crack any interview in your career. Okay. I'll tell you my career case. I
Yeah.
have taken clinical research course. Okay. But I have got job in pharmacovigilance. Okay.
Yes.
After that, I did not stop learning. I have took CSV also one of as a, my career learning as a part of upskilling. That's the one encouragement thing which we have done here at RISE trainings. Just to add on to that, the students who have taken pharmacovigilance course from us, 4 of the freshers were able to crack CSV jobs.
Wow, that's great.
That means we are not relying on single job profile here at RISE trainings. We are facing challenges in placements, but at the same time, we are overcoming them by saying that please diversify your job search profiles. Okay. If suppose CDM interview is there, go and attend and give that track that interview fast. If suppose a clinical research interview is there, prepare that material. If possible, we are giving some material which is available on Google or YouTube. And if suppose that material is there with us in our app, we are directly giving access to them and say that we are saying that go and prepare that particular material. And why don't you prepare and go for interviews?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Just to add, last week also one of the student was giving some interview in clinical CDM interview in IQVIA. We were trying to help him with the same approach.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah,
that's nice. And could you describe the two main programs offered by RISE trainings, the Career Launch program for the freshers and Career Growth program for the professionals? What sets this program apart from others in the industry?
sure, Preeti. Yeah. As I said, we started with only pharmacovigilance.
Yes.
We are the one institute who started launching courses based on students' demands. Only the institute, based on students' needs and learning aspirations. First, we started with vigilance, and then one girl came from pharmacovigilance, 3 years experience, and asked for, sir, do you have writing? Then we launched it.
Okay.
Someone want to learn Argus admin, then we launched it. Someone want to learn coding, then we launched it. It's not like that we started with the 10 courses and started selling them.
It's based on the demand.
Demand, students' learning interest and industry demand.
Yeah.
As you know, Argus administration is having very good demand, and there are very less number of institutes across India who teach us.
Yes.
And at the same time, same case with CSV also. Just to classify and update your question, we have 6 courses in career launch programs, which is exclusive for freshers. That is nothing but, as you know, pharmacovigilance, medical writing, medical coding, regulatory affairs, CDM, and clinical research, which is exclusively for freshers. Okay.
Okay.
And we are happy to say that my team is nearly around 30 team are there who are from exclusively from this healthcare IT industry. And we are the one who launched upskilling options. We have the one who told the importance of upskilling in this particular industry. And we got around nearly 100 plus admissions in this particular area. And we have seen 30 plus professionals also switched their profiles.
So
For
for
example, a
upskilling.
girl from teaching industry, she came to us and she switched her career to medical writing after 13 years.
So she got succeeded.
Exactly.
Okay.
8 years dentist came to us. She went into medical writing during COVID. You know how a lot of families and everyone suffered during COVID. And we could see a girl with 12 years gap came to us and she took our program and she upskilled herself. And one more thing to add, upskilling programs I'll explain you. We have material vigilance, we have pharmacovigilance advanced course with us, Argus administration course with us, and computerized system validation course with us. And we have material vigilance and HUR also we have recently launched. As you know, I have recently a part of 3-4 conferences across India.
Yes.
And I spoke to a lot of industry experts and we could see HUR is emerging as a new science and HUR is emerging as a new part of their departments. That means there is a demand for HUR professionals, but there is no trained or at least there is no awareness. Leave the training part. Okay. Leave the training part. That's where we are standing apart from this crowd of 130 or 140 plus institutes, which are already there in India, where we are talking to industry professionals. Today morning also, we got a call from Accenture, who is having 3 years of experience. This particular professional want to learn Argus administration or CSV, and he is showing interest to upskill himself, and he want to stand apart from the existing crowd, Preeti.
Okay. So that's very explanative. So with your extensive industry experience, what trends or changes do you foresee in the IT life sciences and pharmacovigilance sectors in the coming years? And how is RISE Trainings preparing students for this?
Definitely, Preeti. I would like to add my experience and exposure here. I have a habit of observing things and learning them fast. Okay, rather than doing it on my own.
Yeah,
Say
fast
that
learner,
I'm doing
quick
some
learner.
safe game here. Yeah, that's what I say. If I'll tell you the industry trend. Okay.
Okay.
If you take an IT industry trend out of his 20 or 25 years of experience, okay, 25 years, say that if suppose a boy of 21 or 22 years, he starts a career. out of his next 20, 25 years of software career, which he ends up by 40 or 45, 50, whatever. Within his 20 years of career, for his survival, he learns 4 to 5 skills.
Yes.
He learns 4 to 5 skills. What happens here is, as you know, in Hyderabad, in Amirpet, how the crowded the coaching centers is, how the market is. Those coaching centers are not for freshers. First thing, those are not for exclusively freshers. It is for experienced also. Okay. Whenever a IT person loses jobs anywhere in India, now we have an online learning and everything. Earlier, what happens? If suppose a person or a software job professional loses his job, where the person will be going? Immediately he goes to Amirpet and he upskill himself. And within 6 months or 1 year, he'll get back to his job, right? Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
Have you seen, or at least
Yeah, I agree.
you have seen it even in your career, right? You've been in
Yes.
Hyderabad and you worked with us in Hyderabad Mahindra Satyam. Okay. You have seen it in your hostels or in your friends' lifestyles. Okay. IT professionals have that habit of upskilling, 5, 6 skills in their whole career. But I have seen that most of the 80% of the science or pharma IT or healthcare IT professionals doesn't do this. If suppose if you are joining a pharmacovigilance job, you want to get retired in the same PV job.
Yes.
If you are joining a medical coding job, you'll end up your career in 20 years after and these things. But I request juniors or upcoming students have a flexible and adaptable mindset so that you are always ready to learn new things. As you know, artificial intelligence is coming, automation is coming. As you said that AI, I think in earlier conferences also we have conducted a few conferences where industry experts says that it's going to replace ICSR case processing. It is going to reduce the manpower. Agreed. There are good number of softwares are coming in the industry. We could see that they are replacing manpower. Yes, everyone have to agree that we are seeing a lot of layoffs also. And we could see latest trend that pharmacovigilance professionals are started learning new skills like medical writing, learning CSV. They are switching to CDM. Before week also, 3 to 5 experienced professionals called me to learn CDM and SAS. They are telling that we are losing our jobs. Okay.
Yeah.
Problem with them is they've been into the same case processing for 7 years, 8 years, 10 years. Okay. After 10 years, they are realizing that there is no growth in ICSR. There is no growth in team management. Then they are okay to join as IC roles also. What is that? Individual contributor roles also. We are okay to join here. But at the same time, am I able to do it or not?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes. So actually, that is actually very valuable information. Many of the people think that one in a healthcare professional, one if they are into successful into one career, they will be comfortably sitting in that one. But updating ourselves gives us more opportunities. I agree complete. I agree with you completely. So can you say
Yeah, Preeti. Hello, Preeti. Am I audible? Hello, Preeti. Yeah, Preeti, I think we can proceed again.
Yeah. Yes, Kiran. Sorry for the interruption. And can you share some of your stories or notable achievements of students who have gone through RISE trainings, and how do you measure the success of your training programs?
Definitely, Preeti. For us, success is always we see through our students' achievements, right? It's not about placements. Placements, yeah, we have done good, we are doing good, and we'll be doing good. But five amazing achievements I would like to share with you. The very first achievement, as I told you, students have diversified their learning in terms of taking coaching pharmacovigilance and joining CSV jobs, material vigilance, and medical writing jobs also. I felt that they know how to crack an interview. They have utilized their core competencies and they have enabled themselves to be adaptable and join new things. Second achievement, which I feel always is, as you know, 5 to 6 MPharm PhD faculties came to us during Corona and after Corona. Even after 10 years, 12 years of teaching career, everyone says that it's not possible to change an industry, right? As you know, one of the classic example is your our ex-colleague or ex-friend Abba also, okay,
Yeah.
who have joined us, and she's successfully started her career again, and she's one of the medical writers now. In a
Yes.
similar way, a third achievement which I was amazed was there was one girl called Mrudula. She had nearly 12 or 13 plus years of experience, career gap. She came to us, and less than 1.5 years, less than 3 to 6 months, she got back to her career track, and she was able to restart her career. Okay, those kind of profiles makes me more happy. And the fourth achievement which I would like to say is after rice trainings came, this upskilling thing came, as I told you. I'm not telling it's not there, but we have demarcated them as a career launch programs and career growth programs. By utilizing these career programs, I would like to add a person, Sivkrant, I think. He is from Bangalore. He worked in Core Pharma company
Okay.
for nearly 5 years. And then he came to us to join a pharmacovigilance. And now he shifted his job from Core Pharma to Core Vigilance now. Okay. And the fifth achievement which I want to share is few dentists, BDS and MDS dentists, who came to us after during Corona and after Corona. And they were also happily switched their profiles. Even BSc candidates, BSc students also came to us, and life sciences people came to us, and they took coaching and they got all these jobs. And one more interesting thing I'll tell you, add here. Rice Trainings have seen success in 16 of the job profiles. I told you
Oh,
5 different achievements
that is very
and
lot.
16 different departments, except an HR and admin department, as I always say. Right from
Hmm.
pharmacovigilance to till Argus administration, even we have seen success in ETMF job also.
Oh,
Even our student got jobs in medical communications also.
communication, medical scribing.
Exactly, exactly. 16 plus job profiles. I don't think
Yeah,
any other
people are
institute
started in
of India
content
would have
writing
achieved
also.
this. Okay. Even I might be self-boasting, but I have to say at this point of time, because we have completed
Yeah,
six
yeah.
plus years of experience after successfully running this institute. I would like to add that particular point here. We have seen success in
Yes.
16 plus job profiles, including Argus
Actually, we are also
administration.
want to know the.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
sorry for that. And we also want to know the um, actual success stories of these students, which will motivate many of us, many of the
True,
students who are sitting in home and thinking about their career, how to do it. So
true,
many people lack that guidance actually. So
true.
your insightful talking is actually guiding them in the right way. So, Kiran, please share with us what are your future plans for rice training.
Definitely, Preeti. We are having plans to expand across India. As you know, we started marketing our institute in Tamil Nadu, and we had
Hmm.
MOUs with the top-notch colleges. And we have plans of spreading our institute across India as well. And as you know, we get abroad admissions as well. My planning is to increase the placement support to show more jobs and to network more with students and make sure that they're getting the real-time support from an industry experts. Okay, as Rise Trainings is built on three pillars: academic excellence and students' career aspirations and healthcare IT industry experts experiences. Okay, we want to make sure that we want to perform more better in terms of, we don't want to compete with any other institutes. In terms of Rise Trainings, want to compete with our own placements and our own students should get better jobs. And we want to expand, not in terms of physically, as you know, we want to expand more digitally. We want to conduct more webinars, more live sessions, and we want to bring more industry experts also as guest speakers here. And we want to be the best platform for this healthcare IT careers, Preeti.
Okay, that is great actually. And one personal question for you. So personal means it is into the your personal, you were into your professional question only. So are there any new initiatives or expansions in the horizon, and do you have any future entrepreneurship plans?
Sure, Preeti. Yeah, I've been doing the same at tech from past 6 years, as you know, and I have plans of venturing into edtech. Two more edtech we are planning to start. One is Skills Gyan, which on which the name we have registered our own company, and another one is a career growth coach. We want to start it as an exclusive as coaching coaches platform. Okay, say that even you'll be one of the pharmacovigilance coach in that particular platform. I'll be career counseling coach. It will be a platform for coaches. It's not a platform for courses. It is going to be a platform for coaches. It would be like similar to Mind Valley company, which is based out in US. And I've been inspired by Success GAN, which is based out in Chennai also. It's one of the biggest platform for entrepreneurship learning and skills learning platform. And I have plans of entering into food tech and tiles tech also. Definitely, you'll be witnessing this all journey. And I would like to wish you also be part of
Yeah. I will
journeys.
be witnessing all these things.
Yeah, sure,
Yes.
Preeti.
So, based on your experience as a founder, what advice would you give someone looking into start as an entrepreneur?
Definitely, Preeti. That's an wonderful question. Yeah, everyone should have their own startups and everyone should have their own mindset related startups as well. For me, it's always say that you should do something which you are aware about, okay, where your expertise is there and where your experience can be shared, okay. Say that suppose you've been a
Yes.
BTech girl and you have worked in some C++ or Java, you can share your learning there, okay. But for me, I'll tell how to start a startup in next 2 to 3 minutes. I'll tell, as you know, my journey, I have started it slow and low. Okay. We started very slow with one course and we started slowly getting admissions and we started increasing our portfolio. I always say that you have to go slow and start slow. And you can increase your speed whenever there is no traffic in the road. Okay, whatever. Then the second thing is you have to do your basic market research. Okay. I'll tell you why did Kiran sir have started in it in Nellore was everyone's curiosity question. But I've done my market research that, as you know, in Nellore, 10 pharmacy colleges are there. There was no institute here. Okay. Rather than I go to Bangalore and Hyderabad and take an very posh AC classroom and pay 2 to 3 lakhs advances and 30, 40, 50,000, even 1 lakh rents there. I was thinking that why should I go to Red Ocean? I have a habit of reading books actually. Okay, personality development books and entrepreneurship books. I've been inspired this book
Yes.
called Blue
I know
Ocean.
that one.
So, Blue Ocean, Red Ocean. Blue Ocean was a book written by Kim Kiyosaki. She's wife of Robert Kiyosaki. As you know, he's a very good author of Rich Dad and Poor Dad, and he has few books which tells about money and personal development things. Based on that, I have done some market research and I thought that it would work for me and it worked for me. Not only for me, everyone, if anyone want to start it, at least do market research for 3 to 6 months, observe things wisely and just do some calculated risk. And the third advice which I can give is any IT professional can start a startup. Okay. Only thing is they have to do it over weekends. They have to do it over weekends and test it
Okay.
whether it works or not. Whether it works or not. I'll tell you one small interesting thing.
You are
Yeah,
suggesting it as any normal employee.
exactly, they can do it. They shall do it over Sunday also. That
Mm-hmm.
means if you are doing it on Sundays, you'll get 4 to 5 working days for your small startup dreams. I'll tell you one interesting thing here. If you take founders
Okay.
of Flipkart, they were employees of Amazon once. Okay, they were employees of
Okay.
Amazon once. They hardly worked for 1.5 to 2 years there. They came out and they have built similar company to Amazon. Okay.
Yes.
While I'm
Yes.
coming, while I worked in HCL itself, I started towards my journey. I have done the startup, both HCL and Rice Trainings in parallel, and I was doing it only over weekends with the help of my team of trainers. Okay. If you
Okay.
can observe, I have done a calculated risk here. Once the Rice Training started performing well, whenever Rice Trainings was needing me, I thought that in need of me, I thought that I should be there and I should be taking charge of it full time. Okay. The same thing any professional can do. Any teacher or any founder or any software professional who is doing job for 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, knowingly or unknowingly, they stick to their comfort zones, right? They'll think that I'm getting 30K. This is good year. I have to change my company for 50K. My life is good. I'll change my company for 1 lakh. My career is good. Honestly speaking, if what happens in this IT professional's life or software job is after 2 years, if you are continuing the same job means you are going to commit to this corporate life for next 20 more years. What happens is you are going to a salary of 30K or 40K. Okay. By seeing that 30, 40,000 rupees salary, your mindset and your body says that I'm doing good. I am performing good. I am settled in my life. And you'll
Yes.
start adjusting yourself for, okay, I'm okay with
Comfortable
what
lifestyle.
I'm okay with what I am. We
Yes.
will go to that particular mindset and we'll start adjusting and consoling ourselves. Okay. But to be honest, you have a capability of earning 1 lakh, 2 lakhs per month. If you can really work on your startup and come outside of your existing current job. But only thing is you need to validate your startup idea, whether it's going to really work for you or not. Do market research, start slow and low, and do it over weekend and try and test it. Try and test it. If it's working,
Okay.
do. If it's not working, uh, do a small change here. Do a small change. You pivot your business model, you change your startup idea, and you start working on one more business idea. If it's not working, nothing wrong. Okay. You can try trusting with your relatives, your friends, you can relatives and cousins and your classmates and your colleagues. You can ask them to taste your food, or if you're starting with some related to your food business, if suppose you are starting launching with them software, you can give them a trial version to do it and get a feedback on it. Okay. Like that
Okay.
you can do, and anyone can be a startup founder, anyone can achieve their dreams. Only thing is here, a good discipline is needed, determination is needed, and a solid amount of dedication is needed. Okay, that's what Rice Training's team is committed here, and that's what my team and my core team, you, Reshma and Thiru, and my 30 plus trainers, team of trainers are doing at Rice Trainings here, Preeti.
Yeah, that is very much valuable information. There are so many people who want to start their career on their own, like a new entrepreneurs. So, but they don't know how to start it, where to start it. So, your suggestion would be is very much helpful to them. So this is very much very great talking with you, Kiran, and you gave so much information and insights about these healthcare industries for the freshers who are looking for the jobs, how to get their guidance with the help of the institutes to go into their correct path. Choosing the why career is also a wise decision, is it? So you have given suggestion on that one, and for the entrepreneurs, the suggestions you gave, the insights you gave is really valuable.
Thank
And
you,
this is
Preeti, for taking
really
your
awesome talking
valuable
with you
time.
and great interview.
Yeah, thank you,
Yeah,
thank you.
very great
Thank you so much,
interview with
Preeti.
you.
Thanks for being part of this wholesome journey. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Kiran.